Think so?
There's that peeps up there. Good morning. It's good to see all your smiling faces here this morning. Our universal heritage, it is proposing that each person is made of divine goodness. And actually, this sense of divine goodness is a basic tenet of Buddhist thought, which we will explore a little more later. And science offers that we are stardust, and whatever your beliefs, know that your gift is inherently worthy of love, and we are so glad that you are here today. Thank you again for being here. So love is the spirit of all souls, and in this moment of our shared journey, may you feel witnessed and honored wherever you are on your journey. And now if we stand and greet our neighbors as you feel, you may, and especially these new or returning people, because we do have some visitors here today.
Good morning. Welcome to all of you who are catching our service here in the sanctuary, those who are with us online, and those who will be joining us later on. I'm John Murphy, my pronouns he, him, and I'll be serving as a worship associate today, together with Nancy Olson, acting director, Faith Formation, whose pronouns are she, Aya, Gabe Pervieri, music director, pronouns he, him, and Dorian Condre, membership and coordinations director, pronouns they, them. We are your worship team today. All Souls member Eric Moroz is ill, and he will not be with us today. And in his place, we will have a reading by Dorian Condre when it comes that time in the service. And I wish Eric a speedy recovery. As you know, people of all ages are joyfully welcomed in the service, but nursery care is available if that works best for you. I invite everyone to complete a connection card. They are the multicolored cards on the end of your pew. That's a great way to let us know if you would like support, need assistance, if you have some new contact information, have an interest, comment, or question. And you can drop it in the offering basket as it's passed. So a couple of things I'd like to mention. There's a lot going on at All Souls, and you can learn about what is happening with our weekly publication, In the Know. And if you're not currently receiving it, you should contact the church office and get on their email list. As noted earlier, our senior minister, Reverend Katie, is away serving All Souls in the larger UU Faith, and she'll be back on October 6th. As you came in, you noticed the blood drive mobile. You should know that you don't have to register in advance. You can do that now if you want, actually, or after the service. Any donations are welcome. You don't necessarily have to register. I would like to mention one thing that is coming up. If you're new to Unitarian Universalism, or you want to learn more about our chosen faith, you may want to consider signing up for a 4-part class that it's called Starting Point, and it'll be offered at 11:30 a.m. on consecutive Sundays, beginning next Sunday, the 29th. And to get more details or to sign up, you can contact Dorian. Their email is on the back of your order of service, so you don't have to write it down. Just look at the back of the order of service and let them know that you're coming. As we begin our time together, we acknowledge the land itself and those who have sustained it through the generations. We are on the unceded land of the Lenape, Miami, Kaskaskia, Shawnee, and Kickapoo people who were pushed for their land and whose children were stolen. As we strive to be a community of justice, may we find ways to make reparations. I give you the words of William Stafford. You, hearing this, be ready. Starting here, what do you want to remember? How sunlight creeps across a shining floor? What scent of old wood hovers? What softened sounds from the outside fills the air? Will you ever bring a better gift to the world than the breathing respect that you carry wherever you go right now? Are you waiting for time to show you a better time for thoughts? When you turn around, starting here, let this new glimpse that you have found carry into evening all that you want from this day. This interval you spent reading or hearing this, keep it for life. What can anyone give you greater than now? Starting here, right in this room, when you turn around.
Thank you, John. I love those words of William Stafford. Jane Alexander from the choir is going to light our chalice. Just a little nod to the choir coming back. This ritual of lighting our chalice reminds us to continually renew our promise, to live into our covenant, to put love into action, and to live out this community of love and justice that we aim to be. So if you would please rise in body or spirit as we share the words printed in our order of celebration. They're in Spanish and English. If you're with us online, we always like to hear or see where you are lighting your chalice from. So let us say this in Spanish first. El amor es el espíritu de esta iglesia, y el servicio es su ley. Vivir juntos en paz, buscar la verdad en el amor, y ayudarnos unos a otros. Este es nuestro pacto. Love is the spirit of this church, and service is its law, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another. This is our covenant. Thank you.
Hi. Let's stand up again. I tried to say still standing, but you guys couldn't hear me. We have this song with 3 parts. It's very simple. All of them are simple. And we're going to learn all of them today. So please take a look into the 3rd line where we have written drone. Oh, I'm sorry, 1009 from the Teal hymnal. I forgot to say this. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And if you think that this is a good moment for you to not even sing and just breathe in and breathe out, that's your cue. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. When I breathe in, I breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I breathe out love. When I breathe in, I breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I breathe out love. Now you have 2 options. You have the drone and you have the melody. So pick one and sing with us. When I breathe in, I breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I breathe out love. When I breathe in, I breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I breathe out love. When I breathe in, I breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I breathe out love. When I breathe in, I breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I breathe out love. Now you have 3 options. You have the melody, the descant, and the drone. Pick one and sing with us. When I breathe in, I breathe on, I breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I breathe out love. When I breathe in, I breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I breathe out love. And now we're gonna sing this again, but without the lyrics. Just very softly singing with Lou. Lou, 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 When I breathe in and change your line. When I breathe out, if you're singing the melody, pick something else to sing. When I breathe in, I'll breathe in peace. When I breathe in, breathe out. When I breathe in, I'll breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I'll breathe out. When I breathe in, I'll breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I breathe out love. Thank you.
No, it's the story. The story. It's the story. It's okay. I have a story this morning, a written story. It is called May All People and Pigs Be Happy. It's by Mickey Fine Pavlicek, and her husband, actually, John Pavlicek, did the illustrations if you'd ever like to find it. I did want you to know that Jet Pig did hear that I was telling this story, and just they put their 2 cents in to make sure that this story was told appropriately for pigs. Just letting you know that. This is a story about Pigolina. Pigolina was Claire's soft, fuzzy pink pig. Everyone who saw Pigolina thought she was the cutest pig ever. Claire and Pigolina did everything together. Wherever Claire went, Pigolina went too. One day, Claire's friend Molly got angry and called Claire a very bad name. Then Molly turned her back and just walked away. Claire suddenly felt so small and lonely. She got prickly hot tears behind her eyes, and she walked home under this cloud of sadness. Claire got home. She grabbed her Pigolina, threw herself on her bed, and she cried herself to sleep. When Claire woke up, she felt this soft fuzziness at her ear, and she heard these words, "May you be safe. May you be happy. May you feel love." Oh, she opened her eyes. "What's wrong?" Pigolina asked. "I'm so sad about what happened with Molly, and I'm mad at her too," Claire said. "It's okay to feel that way," said Pigolina. I wonder, maybe we could try something." Put your hand on your heart, and if you'd like to try it with me and Pigolina, you can. Put your hand on your heart and the other one on your tummy. Claire did, and then Pigolina said, "Can you feel the breath in your chest and tummy as you breathe in and out? In and out." Claire nodded, and she felt her tummy go in and out, and lots of times it felt like Pigolina's pink fuzziness. It was soft and comfy. Claire sat quietly for a while, feeling her tummy go in and out, and Pigolina sat right there by her side. Then Pigolina said, "Now you can send loving wishes to yourself as you are holding your heart and tummy. May I be safe. May I be happy. May I feel love. May I be safe. May I be happy. May I feel love. May I be safe. May I be happy. May I feel love. They whispered those wishes again and again. And then Claire whispered the wishes to herself that night, and she felt warm and peaceful in her tummy, in her heart, in her whole self. When Claire watched her parents smiling at each other, she felt the same way as when she repeated those wishes for herself. She pulled Pigolina close, and she whispered to Pigolina, "Let's share our wishes with my parents." And together they said, "May you be safe. May you be happy. May you feel love." And Claire silently repeated those wishes, first for herself and then for her parents. And she felt happy and safe again. When Claire and Pigolina played together, they often sent the wishes to each other. May we be happy. May we be safe. May we feel love. One day, Claire and Pigolina saw an old man. He was on the park bench looking lonely. And Claire thought that old man looked just like she had felt when Molly got mad at her. And as they walked by, they both said silently to him, "May you be safe. May you be happy. May you feel love." And you know, Claire did not know that she could love someone that she did not know. Then, as Claire and Pigolina were crossing the street, an angry driver honked loudly at them. Honk, honk. Oh, at first Claire was scared by the honk, and then she was mad at the honker, but then she looked at Pigolina and she knew what to do. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you feel love. She sent those wishes to that driver. And when they got home, Pigolina said, "Even though you felt angry earlier, you sent that honker loving wishes. Maybe you could send Molly those wishes too." "Oh, but I'm really angry at Molly, and she hurt my feelings," Pigolina said softly. I know. Claire frowned. She agreed. But if only Pigolina would send those wishes with her. And so, thinking of Molly, having that picture of Molly in her head, may you be safe, may you be happy, may you feel love. And after a while, wouldn't you know, Claire felt a little tenderness inside herself for Molly. And then she said to Pigolina, "Maybe we could send loving wishes to everyone in the class." And so they did. And then they sent all these wishes to everyone in the whole school. And she sent the wishes to Molly and her schoolmates again that night. The next morning, Claire woke up and my fingers. The next morning, Claire woke up full of excitement. Pigolina, I had this dream. You and I flew around the world and we dropped love blossoms on the whole world, all the people, and all of the pigs." Pigolina smiled. She said, "Even though we don't have a plane, we can send warm wishes to every person and every pig right now." And together they whispered, "May all people and pigs be safe. May all people and pigs be happy. May all people and pigs feel love." Claire felt that warm and deep happiness in her heart. Now you can send loving wishes. First, start with yourself. May I be safe. May I be happy. May I feel love. And now you can say these wishes to everyone. And you can join me if you like. May all people and creatures be safe. May all people and creatures be happy. May all people and creatures feel love. Today and every day, may you offer loving wishes to yourself first and all the creatures of the world. May there be love all around this world. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you feel love. Thank you.
Please join me in taking just a moment to note current joys and sorrows in our congregation. We continue to hold in our hearts Nancy and the Bainey family as we grieve Gary's passing. A memorial service for him will be held on Saturday, October 12th, 11 a.m. here at All Souls. For joys and sorrows that are unnamed, that we hold in our hearts, let's hold just a moment of silence together. Thank you.
Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. People say that pianists don't breathe. When we are playing, it's very normal to see a lot of pianists just keep going, keep going, keep going, and never taking time to breathe in between phrases. I'm a pianist myself. Please remember to breathe, even when you think you don't need to.
I have a reading from a Mahayana Lojong tradition Buddhist text. It was written by Master Langri Tengpa and was adapted by Gabe Perbieri. As I read this text, I invite you to settle in to your body. Maybe that means straightening your back and planting your feet on the ground. Maybe that means letting that stress and tension that has built up in your back throughout the week settle and release for a moment. Or maybe that just means paying attention to your breath. Whatever it is, I invite you to settle in and listen. With the determination to accomplish the highest sensible welfare of all beings who excel even a wish-granting jewel, may I, at all times, hold them dear. Whenever I am with others, may I think of myself as lowest of all, and from the depth of my heart, hold the other supreme. In all actions, may I search into my mind, and as soon as dangerous delusions arise, may I confront them and avert them without delay. May I see beings oppressed by violent misdeeds and afflictions. May I hold them dear as I had found a rare and precious treasure. When others out of envy treat me badly with slander, abuse, and alike, may I suffer the loss and offer victory to them. When one whom I have helped and benefited with great hope and hurts me badly, may I consider them my superior. In short, may I directly and indirectly offer benefit and happiness to all creatures. May I secretly take upon myself the harmful actions and suffering of others. May all this remain pure from stains, keeping in view the 8 worldly principles: pleasure and pain, loss and gain, obscurity and fame, praise and blame. May I, by perceiving all as illusory, be delivered from the bondage of the intrinsic actions of suffering.
So I'd like to express my appreciation for the worship team for scrambling and bringing you a worship service today, and especially Dorian for stepping in. Thank you, Dorian. So this week, we're sharing our offering plate with the Unitarian Universalists for Social Justice. UUSJ is an organization associated with UUA that visions a just, compassionate, and sustainable world community. Their stated mission is to advance equitable national policies and actions aligned with UU values through engagement, education, and advocacy. So to contribute, you can place cash or check in the collection basket as it comes around. If online, you can go to allsoulsindy.org, where you will find a link that says Give to All Souls Here. We need for you to indicate if your pledge payment is for Share the Plate, if you're paying by check or online. Thank you in advance for your generosity in supporting the mission of All Souls and for your continued love for one another and for this world. The morning offering may now be given and gratefully received. As we leave this space, made holy by our choice to be together, this shelter for our hearts and hopes, this sanctuary for our deepest longings, may we go forth rested and repaired, connected and comforted. May we return to find again our center, our breath, our voice, and the strength to go within to do our work before we go out into the world. May we be a shelter for ourselves and others, now and always. May it be so. Blessed be, and amen.